All right, let's begin today with some breathing down into your lower abdomen. Some nice calming deep breaths. So breathe in, expand your belly, and then exhale and pull your belly back in towards your spine. Start to focus your attention more on your breathing, more inside rather than outside. Just put everything to the side that you need to think about today, that you need to do today. Put aside all your worries and just take this time for yourself. Focusing on your breath. Try to relax your shoulders. There may be a lot of stressful things in your life or in the world. And so let's respond to that with relaxation rather than with tension. No matter how tight you keep your shoulders, that doesn't change a lot of exterior situations that we may not agree with. Let your energy flow like water. Very gentle and yet can be very powerful. Take one more breath. And then let's have knocking on the door of life. So twist a little bit from the hips and the waist. Just a minor shifting of the weight. Same thing if you're sitting down. Just shift your weight a little bit from one hip to the other. And so you'll see about if you have enough room to tap along your low back. And if you do, then go ahead and do that. But if not, then you can just let that go and just intend that you're working on opening that point in the middle of your lower back. Relax your shoulders, let your arms swing freely. And now let's tap underneath collarbone. Stimulate some of the lung energy. In Qigong, we say that's Wei Qi, which is protective Qi. We're going to work with that a little bit later on in the class. That also has to do with your immune system. Strengthen your immune system. And then start tapping on top of your shoulder. This can help you to remember to just let go of that tension in the tops of your shoulders into your neck, down your upper back. And now start to work your way back down. And then down around your waist. And then next time you exhale, just let your arms swirl around you, make water waves. Imagine that your fingers are trailing through some warm water. Let it help you relax even more and let all the tension just melt and flow down from your shoulders, even from your head, shoulders, neck, down your arms. And let it be cleansed by this lovely healing warm water. And then just let that die down. Let's have another breathing exercise, spinal cord breathing. So inhale and arch your back a little bit. So you're opening your chest, and then exhale and round over. Breathe in and breathe out. Try and open your chest on this part, and then curl your tailbone under a little bit so you can stretch through your spine, through your back. And now let's add a little twist. So go over to your right and open your chest. Now stay here while you round over just gently, and then open here, in the center. All right. And then I had just got a little bit discombobulated. So here we go. We'll do the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. And then inhale. Now come back to the center on that exhale. Simplest exercise can be so complicated. Breathe in, exhale, inhale again, and then come back to the center. Settle into the movement. Add a little twist here. And one last time. And relax your arms down. Maybe shake out your feet a little bit. Let's do a little bit more for opening the shoulders and into the upper back. So step forward with your right. I'll do my left. And then lean forward and shake your arm just to release the tension. If you're sitting down, just kind of lean over just like this. And now we'll roll the shoulder back. So you shift your weight back and then forward. A nice gentle movement to your shoulder, upper back. You're standing, you actually shift your weight forward and back. Relax your arm. Now focus your attention on your shoulder blade, your scapula on your back. And be aware of the gentle movement there. And maybe you can add the image of some healing light, usually golden light, but you could use any color that resonates with you. And just do one more. And then do the same thing on the other side. First, release tension. Let all your worries, frustrations, and cares just fall off your fingertips. And then inhale, shoulder rolls back. Exhale, shift your weight to the front. I'm actually moving my hip. I'm turning a little bit. If you're sitting, you probably won't be able to do that, but if you're standing up, it becomes a full body movement. It's gentle, a little bit subtle, but it's starting to move and circulate your energy. Release all the cares of the world from your shoulders. And once you get into this, if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. Focus on your shoulder, maybe shoulder blade or into the socket of your shoulder, and send healing energy, healing light. And just one more time. And now I'd like to show you an acupoint that's good for releasing up on the neck, shoulders, and upper back. And it's kind of far away from that area. It's right here by the knuckle of your pinky. So we have the pinky, and then we have the knuckle, and then uh, below the knuckle, if you're holding your hand this way, it's more towards your wrist. There's just a little spot there. I don't know if you can really see. There's the bone and then the knuckle, and then there's a little spot. It might be a little tender if you start to massage it and do a little pressure. So let's just do a little bit of that right here. So massage that area. Notice how it feels. Same time, try to breathe and relax your shoulders. And then let's do the other hand. It will work on both sides. Actually, this is a very good and kind of a famous acupoint. Can help to balance some energy flows in your body. So you get like multiple benefits from just these two spots. So remember, it's below the knuckle and towards the wrist. And now that one's a little sore on mine, on this side. So it just all depends on your condition on that day, how it's going to feel. Okay. And shake out your hands a little bit. And then if you're kind of not sure you got the right point, you can always do just like this. So you tap the side of your hands together, and then you know you've got it. Ah, take one more breath while you're doing this. And then bring your arms down. Let's do another neck and shoulder release. Dragon stretches its tail. So it'll be the same thing standing up or sitting down. So you bring your hands palms facing towards you and turn and look at your hands. Then inhale. And then exhale, push your hands away. So one hand can reach pretty far out there. You don't want to straighten your elbow completely. Always a little micro bend there. And then turn your head away as you exhale. So it's inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale as you push your arms away. You notice this arm that's right in front of you. It doesn't move very much, just a little bit. The target is really the long arm, and we're just guiding the way the energy is going to flow on out. You can let all the tension out through your palm. And you can even open your fingers and stretch your fingers a little bit so you can release even more tension. Inhale and exhale. And this time, stay in this position. Breathe in, breathe out. Take one more breath. And then let's do the other side. So, same thing, palms face towards you. I always have my knees slightly bent. And inhale as you're looking at your knees, at your hands, and then exhale and push. Turn your head and inhale again. When you exhale, you can open your mouth a little bit and let the air out, let out the tension even more. Now, this time, strike your pose and then stay here for a couple of breaths. Open your palm, open your hands. Deep breath and exhale. One more breath. And then relax. And take a moment to feel your body, feel your shoulders, arms, neck. Feels good. Let's do another dragon exercise. Let's do some swimming dragon. So, legs a little wider than your shoulders, and you can adjust that. If it doesn't feel too good, then make your legs a little closer together or a little wider, and it'll be the same thing whether you're standing or sitting down. So let's start with heart to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale. You feel a little stretch in your upper back. Last one. And then start to do the swimming dragon. We'll do the large part of the swimming dragon first. So you shift your weight over to the right, push your arms over to the right, and then look left. Then you come back into the center. And if you're standing up, try to get a little lower here. And then do the same thing on the other side. It's kind of similar to what we were just doing, but we have the hands pressing against each other. And on this one, you just can breathe through it. You may find that there's a rhythm that you can adjust your breath to, or just breathe naturally. This is a really great way to circulate your energy. Start to, if you're standing, build up some leg strength. And just one more. And then come back to the center. And then if you're standing, bend your knees, and then everybody press your palms together. Drop your tailbone down, even tuck your tailbone under a little bit, and press. Want to generate some energy here. Breathe in and breathe out. And now let's do the more swimming part of this exercise. So first, you just use your spine. Sitting and standing would be the same. And then start to move your arms up. And it gets more of an arm movement as your hands come up higher. Feel like you're winding threads of golden energy around your spine, around your whole body. And then when you get to the top, you inhale and exhale. Let's do heart to the sky again. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and out. One more time. And let's have swimming dragon again. So shift your weight over to the side, push your arms, look away, and see if maybe you can stay a little bit lower this time. If it feels good. Keep moving your arms and let it represent moving the energy, moving healing energy wherever you really need some extra energy. If you want to, your spine, it can be your shoulders or any joints, or just generally your whole body. And then come back to the center and start that snake-like movement of your spine. You can get a little lower if you want to. And then start to move up, swim your arms up, start moving your arms a little bit more as you get up to the top. And then inhale and exhale. And now next, we're going to do powerful dragon. And before I show it to you standing up, I want to show, in case people are sitting down, how to do the legs. So you started out here when you were doing the swimming dragon. And then we're going to get into a more of a lunge position. And so you just do the same thing. It can look like this, hands here, or you can let this leg get a little bit more in front of you or to the side, actually is what it is. But you want the heel up. And it's like this. As much as you can, have your hips face to the side. All right. So we'll do that same thing standing, but first let's have heart to the sky again. Breathe in and out. One more time. And out. And now let's turn to your left. So we'll turn over to the side. You can put your hand on your thigh or on an object around you. You want to turn so that your back heel is up and your hips face pretty much to the side. And you can have a wider stance than I'm using or a smaller one. Your hands right here by the sides of your waist or a little below that. And then push one hand forward. You can bend that back knee. And then push the other hand. So it's a push-pull. So you can breathe in on one side and breathe out. And you're working on your balance and on strength. It takes your focus to maintain this position a little bit longer. You can keep on breathing. You can breathe out through your mouth if you want. Once more with each hand. And then come back to the center. And let's have heart to the sky again. Allow your breathing to calm back down and get deep. One more time. And then let's do the other side. So carefully turn around. You can have a small stance or you can make it a little wider. Back heel is up, hips face toward the side, hands right here by your waist. And then it's push-pull. You can exhale and then inhale. You can bend that back knee a little bit. Try to keep your weight in the center. Can you still relax your shoulders? Now, if you feel unsteady, you might want to hold on to something while you're doing this. And then next time you push, let's come back to the center and breathe in And breathe out. Reach your arms up over your head. And then let's do a forward fold. You can go over a little or a lot. I'll show the way to do it with when you're seated. You can go over a little bit. Same thing if you're standing, or if you want to go over more, you can hold on to your legs to give yourself some support. But if you can, just bend all the way over. Remember, it's no strain. Try to be more relaxed and avoid causing any extra pain. So breathe out. And then put your hands on your thighs, bend your knees, and stand up. Stretch up again. And relax. Shake out your arms, your legs, and then let's do a little bouncing and shaking. Inhale and exhale through your mouth and make the heart sound. You can release anything that's heavy on your chest, any emotions, any burdens. Let all that go. Shoulders relaxed. One more breath. And then come to a rest and feel your body. Just breathe in and breathe out. Mm. And then put your hands in front of you with your palms facing down and drop your tailbone. Relax your shoulders. Shift your weight a little bit towards your heel. And then we'll have opening the flow. Breathe in, hands on the way up. Breathe out as they float back down. This is one of the most basic and maybe simplest kind of energy exercise. First, you notice we're slowing down. Easy to do this standing or sitting. It's a good way to train your energy to flow. And just note that your energy can be blocked by really tight, tense muscle anywhere that they occur. A lot of times it's up in the shoulders and the neck, upper back, and not limited to there, but it can be anywhere. So there's also the training here that we can learn to face obstacles and face uncomfortable situations that we may not agree with relaxation. Let your energy flow like water. Energy needs to flow. If you hold on to the energy, it becomes old and stagnant. Energy wants to have free flow. So let yourself get into the flow of this very beautiful, gentle movement, flowing your arms like water. Let's slow it down a little bit more. When we go slow, we invite more energy in. Even if it seems a little difficult to slow down. The pace of life is so fast. We just get so used to that. Let's take this opportunity, this moment, to slow down. Follow your breath. Just slowly breathe in and breathe out. Let your arms float. Sometimes a huge benefit can be derived from very simple and basic exercises. That's why they're basic. Ah. Next couple, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes and just let your arms float. Just do one more. And then bring your arms down by your sides. And just take a moment to feel your body again. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's do some cross hands flow. This is a great uh, movement, a great exercise to create an energy shield around us. We make it semi-permeable, so it just keeps out everything that's negative, allows in everything that's positive. So you reach your arms out and up, and then you cross your hands like this. Palms are facing towards you, but your hands are not touching. There's a little space here. So it's not touching. There's open space here, and then there's open space here. So it's not tightly into you. It's more open and expansive. Think of it as expansive. And then let's do it again. And use your breath. Inhale and exhale. And you're creating this golden field of energy all around you. It's in front of you, by your sides, it's behind you, it's above you and below you. Mm. And now let's add on to this. So bring your hands down this way, and then we're going to make sword hands. So you bring your hands down and out, and then scoop your hands down in front of you. And then again, your hands face towards you as you bring your hands up. And this position is sword hands. Let me show you again. Once again, arms are out in front of you. You're not all tucked in, and there's space between your hands. So there's space between your hands, both palms facing directly towards you. And then you change the position. And then you use that sword to cut away anything that's superfluous that you don't need anymore. And this is like, you can think leaves falling off the trees in the fall. We're just letting all that go. Let it be recycled. Give it to the earth. And then inhale and cross hands. Take your arms out and make the sword hands again. Change your position a little bit, and then rolling of your hands Again, we use that to let go of stress, let go of worries. And then at the same time, we're creating an even stronger energy shield around us. And then sword hands again. We'll reach down. You can have one hand in front one time, the other hand in front next time. And it doesn't matter which one it is, really. This time you could always have the right hand in front. Next time you practice it, use the other hand or alternate or whatever winds up happening. Go with the flow. And then inhale, cross hands. And golden energy shield is reinforced. Take your hands down. Make the sword hands. You're cutting away any negativity. And then we let it go. Relax your shoulders. You can even let your whole body sway a little bit and relax as you do this movement. And then inhale and exhale. I'm going to do one sitting and then scoop up your sword hands. Change the position, and anything that you have cut loose, you want to let go of your limitations. Let go of old, unuseful beliefs we don't need anymore. Just let all that go. And then reinforce the golden energy shield again. Just breathe naturally while you're doing this. Reach your arms up. And this time, let's hold this pose, this cross hands, protective pose. And just take a couple of breaths and imagine an energy capsule all around you, even above and below, even behind, all around you, sides, front. And breathe in and breathe out. Release your hands down and bring your legs a little closer together. And let's just pull energy together one more time with centering. Inhale and exhale. And then this time, just bring both hands over your lower abdomen. Settle your energy here. And this time, do a little bit of marching in place or walking in place. It can help to settle energy, really let it absorb. And then relax your arms down. And let's do a short meditation. Get into a position where you can feel relaxed. You can be sitting. You can be lying down. Maybe you want to get a blanket or a sweater or pillows to support you in your position, whatever position you've chosen. And this time, let's use a hand position. That's this one. It's the index finger and thumb are touching. It keeps your energy more contained so it doesn't just float away, and it'll help you to keep your attention inside rather than letting it flow out to your surroundings. And when you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath and settle, relaxing your shoulders and your whole body. Breath is life. It's life force energy. Every time you breathe, you bring in life force energy. Every time you exhale, you send life force energy out. It's a kind of a figure eight pattern. The breath comes in, it swirls through you, and then it goes out. Then it swirls through nature. And then when we inhale, it comes back in. There's really no separation of energy. Start to feel into the free flow of life force energy that's all around you. It moves through you and is in a constant dance of exchange. That energy becomes your energy when you inhale. But you really don't own it because in the next instant, you exhale and you give it back. So when you inhale, let that be a breath of gratitude. Thank you for this life force energy that allows me to experience life. When you exhale, send your breath back out into the environment as a blessing. Attach positive energy to your exhale and send that out into the world. Inhale with gratitude and exhale blessings. If you're grateful for the breath that comes in, it's easier to be grateful for the positive experience that we have in life. Of course, there's negative experiences as well. But we can always exhale and release anything that doesn't resonate within us. We can let that go. Then nature takes it and composts it, recycles it, and turns it back into positive energy. When you exhale, the plants will take that in and give you back oxygen. In terms of qi, the main thing we want to avoid is holding on to any energy for too long. It becomes stagnant. So we do not hold on to negative emotions, negative mental patterns, physical tightness or tension. Just let it all go. Let there be a flow. The breath is a great teacher. Inhale, the breath comes in. Exhale, breath goes out. And you can notice that although there's this constant flow of energy, there's something that remains constant. And that something is you in the center, witnessing the breath come in, witnessing the breath go out. In the same way, you can witness the positive flow of energy through you and the negative release out of you. Whether there's positive or negative energy, you always remain intact. That intact quality of the self in Qigong we call Shen, your spirit, consciousness. It's always there, observing, beyond duality, beyond positive and negative, beyond inhale and exhale. There's your pure consciousness. Now, let's just sit in this pure consciousness of ourselves and feel stabilized in that aspect of ourselves. Inhale, breathe in gratitude. If you want to connect to things that you're grateful for, just pay attention to the energy coming in. Maybe some experience that you've had lately, something that expands your heart and your energetic appreciation. Now that you're full of inner stability and gratitude, when you exhale, send out positive energy in the world. Send out peace, compassion, loving kindness. And now, keeping your eyes closed, put your hands over your belly and take a conscious breath down to your center, down where your hands are. Feel grounded and centered in this free flowing life force energy. And then start to make a circle on your belly And remember that you're always connected to life force energy. It's always available when you want to be connected to a more elevated energy feeling. And then slowly open your eyes. And one more time, put your hands together for a moment of gratitude. And again, inhale with gratitude and exhale blessings. Thank you for joining in the class today, and I'll see you next time.